The weather is brought to you in part by the Water and Sewerage Authority. Water, use what you need.
There's no need to tell you that as you go through this harsh dry season, you should conserve every drop of water. And in fact, the reservoir levels have been dropping since January. As of February, we now have Navat at 71% capacity, Hollis at 69% capacity, and obviously as we head towards March, the driest period of the year, we'll notice those reservoirs dropping even further. Looking out on the satellite picture, all we're seeing are these high-level cirrus clouds streaming off, and you can see those low-level clouds pushing in on the trade winds from the east. But overall, very little is expected in terms of rainfall tonight. Mostly settled, clear skies. There's a slow, light chance of a shower as you go through the early part of your morning. Through Scarborough and into Canaan as well, there's a low chance of a shower as you first thing in the morning, but throughout the day looking for lots of sunshine to come. Similarly for Trinidad, mostly clear skies expected tonight. There is the low chance of a shower near the hillsides, Arima, Lupino, etc. And you'll notice a few damp spots along the hillsides first thing in the morning. But as you go through your day, most areas should be mostly sunny. And also you notice the breeze picking up from the east, pushing all the way across into Rio Claro, down towards Moruga as well. And you may see the flags flapping as you get towards San Fernando and the Port of Spain. Now, what does this mean for temperatures? Well, by night, there will be lighter breezes around. Temperatures around 23 degrees Celsius in Trinidad, 24 by nightfall in Tobago, and by day looking at 32 in Trinidad. But the breeze will offer some cooling relief. It will remain quite breezy as you go through Thursday and Friday, maybe a touch windier for Tobago, but overall, again, you will notice that breeze continuing through Friday and into Saturday. Now, offshore, those fresh, strong winds continue to bring a moderate chop of 2.5 meters further out in the Atlantic, getting closer to 2 meters as you go through the Caribbean and 1.5 meters further inshore. But we're looking at a short east-northeasterly swells of 8 to 9 seconds for the most part. But bearing in mind that the tides will be higher than normal simply because of the spring tide effect, looking at high tide at 5 a.m. and next one at 5 p.m. Now, for many parts of the Eastern Caribbean, they're also experiencing rather dry conditions with drought warnings in effect for many islands. But there's also the windy factor as well for Hispaniola down towards the coast of Colombia. There's an area of low pressure here that will basically allow most areas in this area to be quite windy. So looking for Kingston at windy 32 degrees Celsius, for Santo Domingo as well as Port-au-Prince, you'll notice some flags rippling there. For the Eastern Caribbean, it remains mostly settled and fine, even down towards Georgetown. Just a brief shower expected first thing in the morning and highs of 31 degrees Celsius as they go through their Wednesday. But for us, a few breezy spells, the hillside shower or two, but still feeling quite warm at 32 degrees Celsius. So that's the weather, and that's it from me.
The weather was brought to you in part by the Water and Sewerage Authority. Water, use what you need.